All right, so here's the deal. I am the idiot with a microphone, by the way. Welcome back to the Temple of Technology. I'm your host, Scott James Magner, the idiot with a microphone. I am the idiot, and this here is my microphone. I've just moved that completely out of position. This is one of my webcams right here to show me what I've got going on. So I have been unboxing, reboxing, and repackaging DVDs for the last week and a half. I have been buying a lot of stuff from various sources, either the internet, in person, from friends, and I have not been doing the proper unboxing videos. And so I was going to let this slide, but I find at 10:26 p.m. I have a little spare time, so I am going to unbox a box right now, right here on my stream, and we'll go to the unboxing camera so we see just how far out of focus my unboxing machine is. So this is my desktop. I have it set up for typing, but not a lot of anything else. And this is what I've got going on. I am going to turn myself off. Here I am there. Look at me. I'm going to turn that off. You don't need to see me right now. Off. Excellent. Wonderful. So I was having a conversation with my editor, my good friend Mark Teppo, the other day, and out of the blue, he just sends out at me, "Hey, are you interested in any of these things?" And he sends me a picture of stuff that he found in his closet. And me being me, I of course was interested in everything in that closet, even though I had a few things in the mix. And we're going to go over those things in the mix in a minute, because we are going to reintroduce ourselves to my two favorite tools in the universe, my leveling straight edge and my pocket knife, one of the finest birthday gifts I've ever received. So this conversation happened Wednesday on Facebook Messenger, and it was out of the blue. It just kind of happened. And today is Friday, and this box showed up, and this box is not small. It's a giant ass box. In fact, this box has been weighed in at 12 pounds 14 ounces, which means that my friend paid a bit on media mail to get this box to me. So I intend to honor that sacrifice using my pocket knife to open this box, because when you see what's in this box, you're going to be so jealous. My friend Mark Teppo and I go back a lot of years, and we have a mutual love of science fiction. We have a mutual love of historical fiction, and we have in fact collaborated on many a project. In fact, most of the books that I have sold for cash money, I have sold to Mark Teppo. In fact, I was reading a book the other day, the very same day, in fact, that Mark contacted me about this box of awesome. Holy crap, is this packaged well. Wow, that is insane. I'm going to tip up the camera here in such a fashion that you can really see what's going on. This is a well-packaged box. I mean, it's packed almost to the top, right? And there's a lot of paper in here, which really protects the stuff inside. So I'm gonna have a lot of fun unboxing it, and you're gonna have a lot of fun watching me do it. So the day that we had the conversation about what's in this box, I had looked through my email to make sure that I had got all to look over the emails that I have exchanged with my friend Mark over the years, because he's my editor and my friend, and we collaborate a lot on various projects. So I wanted to refresh myself on some of those projects before I send him something to edit. And there's a project that I worked on with friends of mine and friends of Mark that just never went anywhere. And it was that was on me. I didn't finish this book. It just I realized I wasn't gonna get paid, and the revenue stream for this project just wasn't there. But I wrote 41 decent pages of a story, and I was reading that story, and I was thinking about how much fun it would be to write that story and then have someone edit it and then put it up on the internet to be sold. So I think I'm adding that to my slate for 2022. I'm going to have this story, and you'll know it when it comes out because it's just crazy. But it's the way I had approached this project. It is not branded in any way. It doesn't require a license to write. I can just write this book. And so I was originally going to write it under a license and sell it under a license and make money that way. But now I'm just going to put it out because art for art's sake, right? That's what I want to do. And it was a lot of fun. So that's the sort of projects that Mark Teppel and I work on is art. Now, it happens that he has had money to pay me over the years. And then there are times when he has not had money to pay me. And there's times when I pay him money to put these things out. So we are going to continue this relationship because it's working out very well for all of us. So he had this box of awesome, hey, I've got a Twitch viewer. Wow. Somebody is watching me. Six Flags Magic Mountain. Hey, I've seen you before. Welcome back. Thank you very much for showing up for the unboxing video. I'm about to unbox. I'm in the pre-unboxing stage right now. I'm going to go for the unboxing stage. So these things are collected in paper. I believe that these are all also grouped by subject matter. So that each one of these paper packages will have things. You might have got a little glimpse of what's going on there. All right, so I'm gonna remove these from the desk space, put them down here in such a fashion that I can easily access them and unwrap them. But he showed me some interesting things. And Mark and I are more or less the same person in that we have the same tastes and the same interests. And we even kind of write the same way, which is a little odd to say because when you're talking about your editor, you want somebody who has a different viewpoint than you have. But Mark has a really good viewpoint. And I think it's one of those things that I like most about him is that his editorial tastes are different than mine, which means that he has better insight as to what I'm trying to say than I myself do. So I'm really looking forward to sending my next book to him. It'll probably happen within the next week or so, and then it will come out later this year. So the very first package that we have to work on here today is the Clone Wars. Those of you who know me and are regular viewers of the stream know that I like Star Wars a lot. And I like Star Wars a great deal, but I never really got into the Clone Wars because it was something not easily accessible and readily available. Oh, I should have turned on the lights, shouldn't I? I do that now. I'm going to turn on the lights. I am an idiot with a microphone, by the way. I frequently screw up these streams because I don't do all the things I should do in advance to make these streams happen. Yeah, I turned on the lights. Y'all are lucky I turned on the microphone. I mean, let's be honest. That's not always my strong point. But I started watching the Clone Wars during the pandemic because A, I had Disney Plus, and B, I really had meant to watch them for a very long time and never got around to it. So this is 5 seasons of the Clone Wars, and all on Blu-ray. That's all pretty cool. In fact, I can reduce these because I believe these are 2-disc sets. Yeah, 2-disc sets. So I can reduce these to a 6mm case. They won't take up a lot of room on my Star Wars shelf. There's Obi-Wan. There's Darth Maul. There's Anakin Winewalker. There is War Colonel Yoda. More about him in a bit. And then Commander Cody, as I understand it. That is Commander Cody. So the Clone Wars has a lot going on. And if you look at these sets, right? Look at the detail and the stuff that's involved in these. There is so much Star Wars content just sitting in here. In a throwaway animated series, which actually advances the plot of Star Wars far more than either Episode 2 or Episode 3. So I've got 3 discs here. I've got a hard spine, a good hard spine, a digipack that is not screwing around. So there's Season 1. Season 2, same way. War Colonel Yoda right up there, front and center. Here is The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. La Guerre de Clooney. All of the production stuff is hidden inside this box. Unused Jedi Temple mosaic. We got a book here talking about all the stuff. Again, here's characters that you may recognize, like this guy right here. He was in the Book of Boba Fett. And this is Ahsoka Tano. And this here is Anakin Skywalker before he got the, all Darth Vader. Like there he is right there, being very angry. Arrgh, very angry. 3 discs. A long time ago, you see Mace Windu with his purple lightsaber. See the Emperor there. You see Simon Calamari. So a slightly different presentation for Season 2 that is a separate book rather than is a separate book for Season 2 rather than a integrated book for Season 1, but still a really good presentation. And I'm going to go over this presentation again in just a moment. I'm sorry about the autofocus, it just happens. But I see no reason to break down these discs. Now, these 3 discs, there's 2 discs each in each one of these, and I have a lot of... Oh no, this has got 4 discs. Season 3 has, 3 discs. Some spoilers, mild spoilers. Season 4, again, 3 discs. All right, so I'm probably not going to break down any of these boxes. Yeah, I won't have a normal reducing bit for this. It's just kind of happens. So I want to point out again that these were given to me as a gift from my good friend Mark Tippo. It's my friend and my editor and my collaborator. We have made a lot of art together. We're going to make even more art together in the coming year. So right there, I've got 3, 3, 3, 3. I got 15 discs. Outlay this many dollars. All right. 15 discs, 15 Blu-ray discs at that, right? High definition, good stuff. As it turns out, Mark was not especially diligent in his collection, and he bought seasons 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on DVD as well. So I've got these. I clearly don't need duplicates. But it does have the Clone Wars movie, which is a compilation of some of the good episodes, but also a lot of plot. And it says right here, the Star Wars saga continues in the first ever animated feature film from Lucasfilm Animation, featuring your favorite characters and host of new ones as Star Wars like you've never seen it before. As the Clone Wars sweep through the galaxy, Anakin Skywalker and his new Padawan learner Ahsoka Tano plunge into a dangerous mission to rescue the kidnapped son of crime lord Jabba the Hutt. So this happens before season 1. And it is a good representation. Oh, look at that. There's a digital copy in there. Hopefully, Mark did not use that digital copy, but if he did, not that big of a deal. So we'll put that over here in the Blu-ray pile. But here we've got the DVDs, and these are the same DVDs of the Blu-rays that I've got over there. And if you note, seasons 1 and 2 have the same general presentation of these special features. In fact, they are exactly the same special features. This is the same size of booklet. It's in the same Italian. And in season 1, we've got the same book all the way in there. So I'm going to swap these things on my swap site. Let's make sure that that is in there where it belongs. But as a gift and as something that I enjoy, I have seen season 1 and half of season 2. I have not continued on all the way to season 5 in my Disney Plus binge. I will at some point, but these are going in a different pile. These are going over here in the swap pile, or on the exchange pile, as you would have it. So next up, the TV show Fringe, which I really enjoyed. It is the spiritual successor to the TV show X-Files. There are 5 seasons of it, and they are really good, and I own all of these on DVD. And so very soon, I will be swapping out the DVD seasons that I have of these Blu-ray seasons. Wonderful stuff. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, Mark has put this in reverse order, which I quite enjoy. But I really enjoy this television show because it showed us a weird world, and a weird world that had its own consistent rules and storytelling, and it was quite good. So 5 seasons of Fringe. I have them on DVD. I am replacing them with these Blu-rays. Those are on the keep pile over yonder. Next up, Superman the Animated Series. Now, this is a really, really good series because this is Timothy Daly as Superman. It continues the run of Bruce Timm's animation studio. It's got a lot of great stuff. It's got Clancy Brown as Lex Luthor. It really is, I think, the best Superman cartoon that ever been put out. But we've got 2 discs, 18 episodes, more discs. So just like this is ready to go up on the shelf. I don't need to produce these at all. They're in really good shape. And I'm very, very thankful to Mark Depot that he has decided to give these to me rather than sell them on the internet. In fact, if we just do this, everything will be the same size. Yeah, everything's the same size. So these two have boxes, but they are slightly different boxes. And this series here, the Superman series, has some of the best Superman stories I think that have ever been told on television. Now, I say this because I own Lois and Clark, and I own Superboy the series, and I own The Adventures of Superman from the 1950s. I think that these cartoons, because they were not limited by special effects, they were not limited by production values, they were cartoons, and they were allowed to be cartoons. And Superman is an inherently visual media, visual story, visual media works. Inherently visual, and it needs to be seen on a screen rather than just experienced flat on a comic book. I love comic books. I love Superman comic books. I have a whole bookcase in the room behind me that has 2 shelves, 2, possibly 3 shelves devoted simply to Superman comic books. But I find when I am watching Superman, it's a better experience than reading Superman. Now, there are some fantastic fucking Superman stories out there. There really are. And I don't want to belittle those, but watching these cartoons, which draw a lot from those fantastic Superman stories from days of yore, is a better Superman experience for me as a Gen Xer, I think, than reading some of the almost 100-year-old comics that I own. So, Superman animated series, right up here. And the reason why we bring up Superman animated series is because it leads right in to our next series, which is Batman the Animated Series. Batman the Animated Series, Volume 1 and Volume 3 are included in this gift. I bought last year the DVD collection of Batman Animated Series. So these are discs that I really appreciate that were given to me. But these two right here are going to go over here. If you like the character of Harley Quinn, she exists in this series. That's where she found her first love experience. And but Batman Beyond, which is Terry and old Bruce Wayne, again played by Kevin Conroy, is some of the best Batman storytelling ever made. And in right here, right? Let's talk about Batman animated series. Kevin Conroy, closeted gay actor for a lot of years, and when he came, there's a comic book circulating around right now on the internet talking about, written by Kevin Conroy, talking about his experience going to read for Batman animated series, because he had been up for a whole bunch of stuff which he had been denied because he was gay. And they asked him if he could play a guy who wore a mask to hide his rage and his deep feelings about the trauma that he experienced. And he looked at them and he said, "Give me a moment to see if I can realize this character." And then he fucking nailed it. And he has been playing Batman for 30 odd years. It's amazing. He even played him in a live action version on the Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover on the DC CW shows a couple years ago. And you know what? He nailed that too, right? He nailed Bruce Wayne. He nailed the Bruce Wayne who had been fighting for so long and just had to stop and go a different way. So I have these DVDs on Blu-ray. I don't need them going on this pile, but I'm going to get full value for these things because these are sought after DVDs. They are really good DVDs, and they are going to make somebody really happy. Now what happened? Oh, here we are. So these Superman DVDs and these Batman DVDs have another intersection in common, and that is Justice League Unlimited. So there is the Justice League show, which had both Tim Daly as Superman and Kevin Conroy as Batman, but it also had oh shit, I just forgot his name. Michael Rosenbaum. Michael Rosenbaum, who played Lex Luthor in Smallville as the Flash, were the voice actors for these first two seasons of Justice League. And then that was a very limited Justice League. It was a Justice League that had, as you can see here, it had Martian Manhunter, Green Lantern, Hawkwoman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Batman, and Superman. Right? 7 heroes doing their best to be superheroes. And in that same Bruce Timm animation style, the same voice actors, the same casting agents, right? It was really, really good. So 26 episodes, first season. Second season, I think, had 30. No, another 26. All right. But then they went mad. They went completely mad. And they did Justice League Unlimited. And Justice League Unlimited was the entire DC universe. They went apeshit with this stuff. In fact, the crawl for this goes, if you follow my finger, imagine there's a superhero here and superheroes all the way over to here. And that was the crawl for Justice League Unlimited. It was just not 7 people, but all the superheroes. Everyone that they could fit in, everyone that they could do. So 26 episodes in season 1. In fact, if you look here, right, you can see that crawl that I'm talking about. All the way over there. That's all the superheroes that are in this, which is all the ones that they could figure out how to animate. And these are 13 episodes. So 26 for Justice League Unlimited, 13 here. Absolutely, these go on the keep pile. So the keep pile is this, and it's a lot. A lot of really cool content, stuff that I love, stuff that I enjoy, and that I'm really looking forward to watching. In fact, this Clone Wars movie goes before the Clone Wars TV show. Important thing to note. So Blu-rays to here, DVDs to here. I'm going to have a lot of fun entering this into my database, unboxing it, and even archiving it, right? So I can watch it whenever I need to watch it. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. 21 seasons of television that I got because my friend was cleaning out his garage, his closet rather. And I'm a little jealous because he was hiding and hoarding these things for all this time. But like myself, Mark is a collector of Criterion Collection discs, and he's clearly not giving up any of those. All right, and then I've got another 7 seasons of television here, which I'll be loading up to my swap site, and I will trade those in for different seasons of television that I will enjoy. So it was a good day. A good day in a Casa de la Casa. I mean, I got these, the big pile and the small pile. Big pile, small pile. I also got a season of The Big Bang Theory. I've been collecting because of another DVD lot that I picked up that had multiple seasons of Big Bang Theory. And it's like, well, maybe I want to finish this out. Maybe I want to get this squared away. And I already had the Supernatural television show. I had the complete selection of Supernatural television show on DVD, but with some the later seasons on Blu-ray. But then I picked up some Blu-ray seasons in another lot of DVDs that I bought for not a lot of money, right? If you look around, you can find on eBay or Facebook or Amazon, you can find some really, really cheap seasons of television. So since I had a whole bunch of seasons already on Blu-ray, on DVD rather, I've got them right over here. They're there for the asking. So currently I've got seasons 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9 that are waiting for new homes. And I've already shipped out season 10 and season 1 and season 2. And I'm really enjoying the swapping, because part of the goal for collecting and archiving other people's DVD collections rather, is that it increases my collection, and it also makes me happy. And so I am going to move the camera over yonder. You can see this bucket here. That bucket has about 85 DVDs in it that I got for not a lot of money, as my friend was holding a garage sale and clearing out their collection as they were moving from DVDs to Blu-rays. So I have picked up a lot of discs in the last few weeks, a lot of discs, and I have greatly added to my collection. Several hundred discs, in fact. So I am gladly going to add these new seasons of television here, and these I'm going to add to my swap site to make sure that I get the quality content that I deserve. And that's where I am. You note that, in fact, back there you can see some of the pile that's waiting to go out, and that there is a package that I'm going to mail tomorrow. It's already been addressed and postage applied. It's going to go right out to the internet. So if you want to hear more about DVD unboxing, if you want to hear more about my DVD collection and the reason why I collect DVDs, hey, join the cult. Like, follow, subscribe, whatever doesn't cost you any money. Do that to my video feed. I'm an idiot with a microphone. Don't pay me for this content. It's free. I give it away on the internet. But if you do want to help support the stream, there is a way you can do that. And you can buy my books. I mentioned that Mark Teppo, the guy who provided the bounty here, is my editor. He is my editor and collaborator. He's my patron. He is a good friend, and he and I have been making art together for a good 10 years. And if you go to my website, rsentertainment.com, you can buy a book that Mark Teppo edited for $0. It is my novel Homefront. In fact, I'm going to switch back to the unboxing camera here so you can see the novel. This is the hardback version of my first science fiction novel, Homefront, edited by Mark Teppo and my friends Darren Bradley and Fleetwood Robbins. It's a fantastic book. I love this book. I buy this book wherever I see it online. And a couple of years ago, I turned that book into a trilogy. And so that trilogy is available up there on rsentertainment.com. But if you just want to see this book, you can get an ebook for free. You can get the ebook for $0.00 on my website, rsentertainment.com. I decided to form rsentertainment.com to help independent authors get their books back into print and tell the stories that they were meant to tell. So my own books are there. My partner's books are there. I have a great book of poetry by my friend Evan Peterson. It is a book of horror poetry written by Frankenstein's monster about Frankenstein's monster. It's a fantastic book. And if you want to support the stream, if you want to make sure that I've got enough money to keep all these very expensive lights on, buy some books. You can buy them at my website, rsentertainment.com. You can buy them on Amazon.com. You can buy them at BarnesandNoble.com. Anywhere you want to buy books, you can buy my books if you look for them. And you can get them in libraries. You can get them in yard sales. You can get them in used bookstores. I much prefer you pay actual dollars for them, simply because it increases demand and increases the enjoyment of books by people who might want to buy the new books in series. For example, I am currently finishing up a sequel to this novel Homefront that I just showed you, and a sequel to the trilogy I turned that novel into. This book is going to do double duty. And that will be available at all the locations that I have mentioned. But this is also a gaming stream, right? If you see up there, SJ Magner on Twitch, Scott James Magner on YouTube, Bog1X on Steam and Bog1X on Discord. I do gaming streams all the time. This is an unboxing stream, not a gaming stream, but I do the gaming streams. And I talk about game design. I am a game designer and I am a game writer, and I want to share my stories with the world. So that's it. That's my pitch. I've gone on for 37 minutes just opening a box and showing you what was in it. Imagine what I can do with a little more patronage. And that's it. That's my spiel. Thank you, Six Flags Magic Mountain, for watching my stream. I greatly appreciate your patronage. The next time out, we'll probably do gaming, but I might also do unboxing. There's no guarantee one way or the other. In fact, tomorrow I know I'm going to do reboxing. I'm going to be putting DVDs from one case into another case. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to write some more chapters. But after that, I'm going to put DVDs from one case into another case. And I'll show you how all that works. But 38 minutes of me talking about nothing. That's about enough. Thank you, everyone. My stream is ending. And I want you all to have a great rest of your day.